everyone. So today I have another really fun, almost Dollar Tree craft. Everything except for my fur I found and got at Dollar Tree. We're gonna be making these cute little gnome guys. These are Leprechaun themed gnomes, but you can pretty much do this with anything you want. Sit him there. Okay, so what you're gonna need is a pair of socks. I'm gonna do same pattern. You need one sock per gnome. You're gonna need some rice. You can use beans, you can use whatever you want. And then I also use for some extra filler, just plastic bags. And then glue gun, blade, scissors, all the basic essentials. So what you're gonna do is take your long sock, cut it to make it like an ankle sock, so like maybe an inch or so above the heel. And then you're gonna take about 2 cups of rice. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just for filling, so you can sit up. Pour it in. Okay, mush it down. Maybe a little more than 2 cups. Maybe we'll do an extra half cup. Oh, this is 1 cup. Never mind. You're gonna do 1.5 cups. I thought I grabbed my 2 cup measuring. Okay. Smush it down. Yeah, it's good. And then you're just gonna take your plastic bag. I use 2. Well, for that one I use 2. And you can make them as big or as skinny or whatever you want. So just kind of smush them around. Just kind of want that dome shape. And then you're gonna tie a knot in the top. Oh, if I can tie a knot. There you go. There you go. Little like pear shape. That's what you want. And then you got little flat. Okay, so with this fur, I was really looking for orange. I couldn't find it. I found a remnant piece, which was like 1/4 yard of this fur stuff at Joann's, and they had a sale, so it was actually a really good price. But I think for the leprechaun gnomes, orange would have been really cute, but I ended up going with an orange nose. And these little beads, found at the dollar store in their little craft section. It was in a bag of multicolored, you know, red, green, and orange beads. So to cut fur, first you want to make sure your fur is facing down, and you're going to cut about a 8.5, 9-inch long piece, and then cut it to a point. And I like cutting the fur fabric with a blade, and then you just kind of score it, and then it rips really easily, and then you don't damage any of the fur, because you want it to be coming down and hiding your backing. So then all we're gonna do is take it and wrap it around, and you can make this a little fatter on here. We're just gonna wrap it around like that so it kind of hangs off, comes down to a point. And then if you don't want it hanging off, you can always cut it shorter or anything like that. And that looks okay. I might actually just cut it a little shorter. So you can either take it from the point or just cut it straight from the top. Now, cut a little bit off. And get all your fur everywhere. Can dry fit it around. That's a little better. Okay. So then we're just going to glue along the top edge and down the sides. I don't remember if I told you, but so when you do your triangle, maybe leave a flat side, half an inch. So then when they connect, they're like almost two flat pieces around. So it makes almost like a little scarf. And there we go. And there you go, just like that. And if you want to come back, you can, hair gets everywhere. Come back and just tuck it down a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna set him aside for a minute and we're gonna work on our hat. So you want the top, this is gonna be the brim of the hat, this part. So we're gonna take our sock and we're gonna come up about 2 inches or so. Yeah, I did about 2 inches. And then we're gonna make a diagonal cut up to the corner. And this might take me a minute because I could not find my fabric scissors anywhere. So this, and this cut doesn't have to be super perfect, but just however tall you want your hat to be, the more of a angle you go. And it's gonna be kind of short hat. Cut it a little short. But then we're gonna open it up and lay it flat like this and kind of roll in the edges. And we're gonna put glue down one side. I'll show you. So we're gonna put glue down the top side of this and then just bring it over to close it. And I just do a little at a time, go slow. dry for a second. Don't stick your fingers in it like that. And then once I get to the point, put a little daub right in there. Just kind of fold it over a little bit. And mush it all together. So get rid of all your strings. And then just make sure you didn't glue it all together. There you go. You got like a little glued seam. Now, and if you don't want to make a hat, you could always buy one of the big hats, or they have smaller hats. And it already has a hole. Just put it on there. You could put that and put a little nose, or so you want your seam to the back. I'm gonna put your hat over. So this one I might make stand up. And if you want it to be very fluffy and full, you could always put more paper in it, or tissue paper, or anything to kind of make it stand up straight. Just kind of bring it down. Always mush it around. So then find your center, kind of where the point of the beard comes. And then you're gonna take your bead and you're gonna kind of lift up the sock so that it kind of makes the crinkle over the top of the nose. And you're gonna just glue your bead in there. I kind of move the little side hairs out. You'll see in a second why. We'll put a generous amount of glue on it. Lift up your sock a little bit and stick it on in there. And then I like to take the hair around the sides of the bead and fluff it out, and then under, so it looks like he's got a little mustache. And there you go. You have a little gnome. Now you can do this with Valentine's socks, spring socks. I just like little gnomes. I think I'm gonna do kind of like the elf on the shelf idea, but the mischievous, if I can say that word, the mischievous gnomes, or the, or something for St. Patrick's Day. Start on the 1st and every day do a little funny gimmick or gag or something they've messed up, like mostly coloring things green, like the toilet water, or making some green cookies or something. So little mischievous gnomes made out of socks from the dollar store. and beads and a little fur that I found at Joann's. If you find orange fur, that'd be super cute. But and they don't have to be leprechaun kind of gnomes. They can be anything you want. It's just an easy way to make a cute little gnome. And yeah. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel and please give this video a like, thumbs up, and please have a good day. Thank you.